Good morning, children. Yes, last period we started the fifth lesson of SST, that is the plateau and the desert regions. And we saw about the plateau, southern plateau, and then its location and extents. Then we saw the central highlands and the Deccan plateau. These are the two parts of the southern plateau made by the river Narmada. Then we saw the different rivers which are there in that plateau. After that, we saw the climate, again soil and vegetation. What type of soil it is there and what type of vegetation is there. We saw these all things. Yes. Now after that, we saw the minerals also. What are the minerals? The Chota Nagpur plateau is very rich in minerals, isn't it? So in this way, we saw the plateau. Now we are going to continue with the desert region. Now let's see what desert is. Deserts are areas that receive very little or no rainfall. Yes, children, it means in that area there is scarcity of water. The temperatures here are extreme, either very hot or very cold. There is little vegetation growth in such region. Yes, children, in such type of region or in such type of area, there is very shortage of water, scarcity of water, and the temperature is also very high or very cold. It means extreme temperature. And because of this all results to little vegetation because of shortage of water. Yes, the Thar Desert or the Great Indian Desert is a large arid region. Arid means very dry. Is a large arid region lying in the northwest part of the Indian subcontinent. It is characterized by sand dunes, uncultivable soil, and minimal vegetation. Yes, children. So the Thar Desert or Great Indian Desert is a large arid region lying in the northwest part of India, and sand dunes and uncultivable soil and minimal vegetation is the main characteristics of this Thar Desert. Camel is the main animal here. This physical feature spreads across India and Pakistan and forms a natural boundary between the two countries. Yes, this Thar Desert or the Great Indian Desert is just like a boundary between the two countries, that is India and the Pakistan. Most part of the desert lies in the state of Rajasthan. It also extends to Gujarat in the south and Haryana and Punjab in the north. It has the Aravalli Mountains to the east. Yes, so this is the exact location, or we can say the extent of the Thar Desert or the Great Indian Desert. The Thar Desert is covered with sheets of sand which form sand dunes at places. Yes, the Thar Desert is covered with sheets of sand. Due to little vegetation to hold the sandy oil together, strong winds in this region can shift large amount of sand. Yes, children, even if we can say because of this strong or storm, we can see the whole sand dunes is shifted to the another place, another side. Such events are called dust storm. They lead to shifting of the sand dunes from one place to another place. Okay. Now we'll see the climate of the desert region. The desert remains hot and dry throughout the year. Yes, children, because of scarcity of water, the climate is very hot and dry throughout the year. The region receives very little rainfall, which makes it barren and dry. During summers, days are very hot and nights are cool, and during winters, days are warm and the nights are very cold. It means we saw in the first paragraph also the extreme climate is there in the desert region. See, here is the image of a dust storm in the desert. Yes, now we are going to see the vegetation and wildlife of the desert region. Vegetation in the Thar is scanty due to scarcity of water. Very less vegetation is there because of shortage of water. Thorny shrubs and scattered bushes which require less water are commonly found here. Yes, children, these type of bushes or trees are there, plants are there. Actually, they require very less water. They can store the water for many days. That is why such type of plants we can find there. Thorny shrubs and scattered bushes. Why? Because they require very less water. These plants generally have long roots that reach the deep underground water. Examples of such plants includes cactus, kikar and babul. Yes, the roots of these plants goes deep inside the ground in search of water. Oases are also found in some places. An oasis is an area in the desert where underground water comes to the surface and because of which some greenery is seen around it. Yes, children. So what is meant by oasis? Yes, oasis also is a part of a desert, but in the oasis region or in the oasis area we can see that the underground water comes to the surface and because of that water we can see some greenery around it. Commonly animals such as camels, which is called a sheep of desert, then black bucks, then chinkaras and the great Indian bustards are found in this area. Some of the other animals found in this region are the red fox and caracal, a type of wild cat. Yes, children, now tell me here in this paragraph why it is said that the camels are called a sheep of the desert. Yes, because camel is such animal that it can store the water for many days. So the camel is used for the traveling in the desert region or for carrying goods or for traveling in the desert region. So it is known as the ship of desert. Actually ship is not possible in the desert because ship run on water only and in desert region there is no water. So the camel is just like a ship of the desert because it can survive for many days without water. That is why it is called ship of desert. Now we'll see the water system in the Thar Desert. Being a desert, the Thar suffers from water shortage. Villagers often walk long distances to fetch water. Yes, children, the villagers they have to go very long to bring the water. To tackle this problem of water scarcity, the government has built the Indira Gandhi Canal. Yes, somehow to manage such type of problems, the government has built their Indira Gandhi Canal. It was earlier known as the Rajasthan Canal. River Satluj and its tributaries supply water to this canal. The canal provides drinking water and supports irrigation in the region. Now what is meant by irrigation? Irrigation means to supply land with water. River Luni is the only river of this desert region. It is a seasonal river. The crops grown here include wheat, maize, barley, jowar and bajra. Yes, so the main supply of the water from this desert region is the Indira Gandhi Canal, is also known as the Rajasthan Canal. See, this is the picture of the Indira Gandhi Canal near Jaisalmer. Industries developed in the region include woolen textile, forestry, coal and petroleum, mining and tourism. It means we can see this type of professions over there. Jaisalmer, Bikaner, Jodhpur and Jaipur are the main desert cities. Ranthambore, Bharatpur and Sarikska are famous wildlife sanctuaries of Rajasthan. Yes, children. It means Jaisalmer, Bikaner, Jodhpur, and Jaipur. These are the main desert cities. And Ranthambore, Bharatpur, and Sariska are famous wildlife sanctuaries of Rajasthan. Now we can see the life in the desert. Life in the desert is very hard. The Thar Desert is inhabited by Banjaras. The Banjaras are nomads who move on camels from one place to another. Yes, children. So we can mainly see the Banjaras. What is meant by Banjaras? The Banjaras are nomads. And what is meant by nomads? People who regularly migrate from one place to another. It means those who are always traveling, always moving. They are not living in a one place. They are known as nomads. So Banjaras are such type of nomads who move on camels from one place to another. People in cities live in houses made up of flat roofs, small windows, and thick walls. This keeps their houses cool during the day and warm at night. Some houses have underground water tanks to store the water. As we know, there is a scarcity or shortage of water. Because of this, some houses have underground water tanks to store the water. And yes, children, and especially the houses in this region, they are made up of flat roofs, small windows, and thick walls. As a result of this, because of these all things, their houses are cool during the day and warm at night. Yes, now the dressing of the people, those who are living there. Women generally wear ghagra, choli, and odni. Men wear dhoti, kurta, and turban. Their clothes are generally bright and colorful. They celebrate festivals like Dashera, Diwali, Tej, and Gangaur. Yes, children. So these are the dressing of their people, those who are living there. Women wear ghagra, choli, and odni, and men wear dhoti, kurta, and turban. And they are most of the time it is bright and colorful. And they celebrate the festivals like Dashera, Diwali, Tej, and Gangaur. Yes, children. So this is the desert region, what we saw. In the next period, we are going to continue with the exercise of this lesson. Understood? Thank you.